Thunderstorms form when warm moist air rises into cold air. The warm air becomes cooler, which causes moisture, called water vapors, to form small water droplets, a process called condensation. If this happens with a large amount of air and moisture, a thunderstorm can be formed. The whole process is started over and over again, is repeated over and over again. The cloud rises and the whole thing starts off, which results in heavy thunderstorms. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm is also known as electrical storm or a light storm, which is characterized by the presence of lightning, and it has an acoustic effect on the Earth's atmosphere, which is known as thunder. Relatively, this is called thunderstorms. It occurs in a type of a cloud known as cumulonimbus, accompanied by strong winds, and often produce heavy rains, steel, sleet, and hail, and some thunderstorms produce precipitations, and no precipitation. Strong and severe thunderstorms include dangerous weather phenomena called tornadoes. These thunderstorms have several effects on Earth, has several effects on environment, atmosphere, but it is resulted in very harmful effect. Thunderstorms are not artificial, but natural. Single-cell storms do not produce weather and are temporary because they arise and end quickly. Single-cell thunderstorms are known as pulse storms, and these are also known as pulse thunderstorms. They are typically do not produce severe weather, and they usually last for 20 to 30 minutes. Single-cell storms seem quite random in production of several effects, like downburns, hail, some heavy rainfall, and weak tornadoes. The multicellular thunderstorm. The multicellular thunderstorm is composed of multiple cells, being at different stage in the life cycle of thunderstorm, and it appears as separate ancicluster storms together. Multicellular cluster storms consist of group of cells moving as single unit. Multicell clusters evolve individual cell-like turns, take turns at being the most dominant. New cells tend to form along the occupied, typically western and southern. These storms can serve weather of any variety, and generally these storms are more potent and singular and single-cell storms. They are also composed of multiple cells. Multicell line storms consist of lines of storms with a continuous, well-developed gust formed at the leading edge of line. It is mostly dark bank of the clouds. Multicell lines consist of line storms with a continuous, well-developed gust front at the leading edge of the line. These lines are also known as sequel lines. These storms can produce small of the moderate size, hail, eruptions, occasional flash floods, and weak tornadoes. These weak tornadoes are round, and they can also cause destruction. Supercell thunderstorms are the strongest and move severe. It is called mesocyclone. They are often named as rotating thunderstorms. These thunderstorms are defined as rotating updrafts. These storms are downbursts, large hail, occasional flash floods, and weak to violent tornadoes. A supercell is a thunderstorm characterized by the presence of mesocyclone, a deep, presently rotating updraft. These are the mostly classic low precipitation and high precipitation. as supercell thunderstorms are the strongest. So in this way, they cause heavy destruction on Earth, heavy change in the atmosphere, heavy change in the environment, and it can cause deaths as well, because a very strong thunderstorm can destroy the whole area, or the place, or the city. They also destroy the crops, they also destroy the fields, because it includes heavy wind, heavy rainfall as well, lightning as well. So these are the strongest thunderstorms. Thunderstorms are caused due to some reasons, of course. Thunderstorms form when warm moist air arises into cold air and warm air becomes cooler, which cause moisture, called water vapors, to form small water droplets, a process called condensation. If this happens for a very long time, and if this happens with a large amount of air, if this happens with a large amount of moisture, if this happens with a large amount of wind, a thunderstorm is basically formed due to heavy air and moisture in the clouds, in the sky as well. So we have to know what are the effects of thunderstorms, why and how thunderstorms affect the area, affect the environment. Effects include electrocution, shocks, and even deaths. When we have thunderstorms, it can destroy the environment, and it can destroy the whole area over a region and cause high destruction. So, thunderstorms are basically very destructive when they are caused in a very large amount of area. So, thunderstorms are easily described. I hope you get it.